If you've been thinking about learning Japanese, you might be wondering, how do I even get started? Or which resources are best for beginners? I've been studying Japanese for many years now. One thing I've learned is that the best way to stay motivated in the long term is to make learning fun and engaging. In this video, I'll be sharing 6 beginner-friendly resources that I personally found both interesting and helpful. Before diving into the fun stuff, I want to quickly mention the textbook we used in the classroom when I minored in Japanese, Genki. This is a fantastic resource for beginners. It covers all the basics from vocabulary to grammar and really helps build a strong foundation. If you're serious about learning Japanese, I highly recommend starting with Genki. It's structured, comprehensive, and pairs well with other resources I'm about to share. The first resource is a website called chibimusudoriru. It's originally designed for local Japanese children, but it's also perfect for learners of all levels to use. I discovered it through Instagram, and it's been a game changer for me. If you're struggling with hiragana or katakana, this site has tons of free charts and practice sheets to help you master each character. They're well designed and very organized for each grade, so you can gradually improve your Japanese. When I first started, I found it difficult to recognize katakana. Writing them repeatedly helped a bit, but what really made a huge difference was associating each character with commonly used words. For example, I love orange juice. Juice o yoku nomimasu. I made a point to use juice frequently in sentences. By seeing and using these words frequently, I became more familiar with the characters. Next up is NHK's Easy Japanese News website. I know news might sound boring, but this site simplifies everything to make reading Japanese much more approachable.
男性と男性
Each article is short, straightforward, and perfect for beginners. It's a great way to practice reading without feeling overwhelmed. NHK's site also provides free learning materials, including videos and conversations that teach vocabulary and expressions. One thing I love about this resource is that it helps you understand how and when to use new words. If you're just starting out, this is an excellent way to ease into reading and listening in Japanese. To keep myself motivated, I like to seek out content that I'm interested in. That's where Note or Note comes in. It's like a blogging platform where people share posts on various topics like travel, fashion, books, and more. If you're passionate about a particular topic, you're more likely to stay engaged while reading. It's also kind of nostalgic to read blogs, kind of like journaling but online, because anyone can post. It's a casual way to see how Japanese is written naturally. Unlike social media where algorithm picks content for you, on Note I'm constantly discovering something new. While reading, I use Jisho to look up kanji or words I don't recognize. One tip that has helped me is not aiming for perfection. You don't have to understand every single word. Just enjoy the process and your understanding will improve over time. Now let's talk about apps. I've tried several language apps, but Bunpo is one I actually stuck with. It's a great tool for reviewing grammar. The design is simple, making it easy to navigate, and it's filled with example sentences and practice exercise. While the explanations aren't super in-depth, combining with a textbook like Anki provides more context and enhances your learning experience. Another tool I've started using this year is Anki for creating my own flashcards. What I love about Anki is the flexibility it gives me to organize words however I like. I can create decks for specific themes, grammar points, or even daily vocabulary. The customization options make it an incredibly effective tool for long-term learning. Plus, because you review at your own pace, it takes the pressure off and makes studying more enjoyable. Finally, let's talk about podcasts. I often play them in the background while driving or working out. They're great for practicing listening skills in a more relaxed way. Here are two of my favorite Japanese podcasts, Tokyo Young Boss and アラサー女子の人間観察。
この番組は大学の同級生ながら全く別々の
Both podcasts are hosted by girls around my age, so I can resonate with a lot of their experiences. They have conversational tones and cover interesting topics that keep me engaged. For example, the other day I was listening to this one about relationships, MBTI, and etc. Whether you're commuting or doing chores, podcasts are a convenient way to immerse yourself in Japanese.